Georgia Congressman Barry Loudermilk says that he is pursuing discovery to find out what evidence was given to Fani Willis by the Democrats' J6 committee and whether it was cherry-picked. Here's One America's John Hines.
May I ask you about Fani Willis?
We're still looking into that right now. I'm working with Jim Jordan in the Judiciary Committee. We're still trying to find out what documents that she received from the Select Committee on January 6th, as I'm still trying to obtain all the documents that we have. I just want to make sure she didn't receive something that we do not have. We've recently uncovered some more interesting aspects of that, being that it appears that it was more than just looking at documents, that some of the Democrat, or let me say the Select Committee's star witnesses may have also met directly with Fani Willis during the Select Committee investigation. So we're uncovering more there. And, you know, what's happening down in Fulton County between the affair that she was having and the conflict of interest and even federal money going into her boyfriend being a special prosecutor. It almost reads like some type of corrupt political novel. So we'll see where all that leads.
Apparently, the lawyer that she hired, who she was paying, who apparently she was having a personal relationship with, made stops at the White House and was paid for that in connection with this, I guess, investigation of the former president. He was also having meetings with the January 6th panel, which once again was part of this investigation to the president. Is that a potential? I mean, is that malfeasance of duty, or presumably that would have happened at the direction of Fani Willis, who was his boss, right. So she would have had knowledge. I mean, where does that go? What sort of questions does that raise in your mind?
Well, from my investigative perspective is how much access did they have? How much information were they given? Were they given information that wasn't given to the American people? Or, as we know that I've uncovered in my election, that they cherry-picked information. Basically, they had a predetermined narrative of what they wanted the outcome of their investigation to be, and they had this whole suite of evidence, and they just cherry-picked the evidence that supported their narrative. That's where we're getting in our investigation, is to bring all the evidence forward, even the evidence that doesn't support what they were claiming happened. And so far, I believe the evidence that we're going to uncover is that does not line up with their narrative is overwhelming. And so my interest in this and the Select Committee is, what was the Select Committee's role in all this? Why were they providing unfettered access to evidence that in some cases was speculative at most? I mean, you have Mrs. Cassidy Hutchinson, who changed her testimony significantly over time, you know, but was never held accountable for that. So which version of her testimony is what's believed? You know, it's very speculative. But I'm working with Chairman Jim Jordan. He's looking into whether there was malfeasance, or at least it was unethical what happened there. And so he's looking at the legal side. I'm looking at the Select Committee and their engagement.
Was there collusion here, do you suppose? And that gets awful close to the RICO statute, doesn't it?
Not an attorney myself, but you know, that's the claim that's actually what she's bringing charges against Donald Trump on, is RICO. It'd be interesting if it did. As far as collusion, I think we have to dig a little deeper, and you can't make that argument until you know what information was given. Was she just given hand-selected information that would encourage her to go forward with indictment, or was she given all the information, even the information that would potentially exonerate the president? So that's why it's important to know what was given to Fani Willis, because if the Select Committee cherry-picked whatever evidence that they wanted to hand to her, then we definitely have an issue.
Chairman Barry Loudermilk, thank you very much for talking to us, sir.
All right, John. Appreciate it.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live, OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.